Hi Aquarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aquarius, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, then do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, Aquarius, see what's going on for you. This is for Aquarius for their highest good. Aquarius, two cards for Aquarius. No, my goodness. It says, narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Wow. Okay, so really be careful on what you're doing next. Just make sure you're really looking at everything. Your choices, where you're going, your decisions, what you're saying. Really, just pay attention. Okay. That's what they're asking you. So really be careful. Even though it's narrow, you don't see things in front of you, you may not be thinking clearly, really be careful. You also have distant thunder, clear the air. So, maybe there's some arguing going on, maybe there's just something, frustration or something. Maybe you feel like, oh my God, I can't stand that person, that kind of thing. Just, really try to ground yourself, clear your energy. Just clear the air. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to go and beg for somebody for their forgiveness or nothing. It just says clear the air, like really get yourself grounded, really think positive, and just not be in your head so much about things. Wow. All right, so Aquarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius. Here we go. One for the current, one for the situation, one for the past, good, one for what's hidden, one for the hopes and fears, one for what you need to do now. Oh, okay. Okay. One for what you need to work on. One for what you need to, one for the outcome. What is the outcome here? Wow. Okay. So Aquarius, you have the three of cups. I feel like I feel like there's a lot of support for you here. I feel like there's also some kind of celebration. You're going to have a lot of creativity, happiness coming very soon, or you're in it right now. I feel like there could also be new friendships, like community, like groups, some kind of group gathering, something like being around a lot of people. You have the Page of Pentacles here for the situation, and the Page of Pentacles is saying that, you're manifesting quickly. You're thinking about things, and they come to life. Really think positive and everything, okay? Because you do have the tools to manifest what you create, what you want to create. There's going to be financial opportunities. I feel like you could be learning something new also. I feel like you're ready for all this new change that wants to come in. You have the Seven of Swords here for the also really check your finances. Use your finances wisely. You have the Seven of Swords here, and the Seven of Swords is talking about, maybe there was some kind of betrayal or some kind of backstabbing, or you just felt like somebody betrayed you. Could have been also to some kind of sneakiness around you, or just somebody getting away with something. So, but it's in the past, so I feel like it's done and it's over with, and we're leaving it there in the past, closing the door on it. You have the Fool card here, and the Fool is talking about here for what's hidden. There is that new beginning here coming through, so it's nice. There's a lot of possibilities and opportunities for you. I feel like for you to have optimism and trust that trust that there is a new beginning, new path that you're on. I also feel like you need to have a zest for life, like be happy. Be happy about all these opportunities and this new journey that's going to come in for you. You have the Hangman here, and the Hangman is saying that have patience for everything. I feel like you're letting go of a lot of stuff and you're not holding on to it anymore. So it's good. I feel like that. I feel like you're releasing a lot. You have the King of Pentacles up here for what you need to work on, what you need to do now. I'm sorry. And you need to try to create some kind of strong foundation or try to establish yourself. Maybe you're trying to have that security or, but I do feel like there is some kind of abundance that's coming in for you. So it's very nice. You have the Ace of Cups here for the situation or what you need to work on. I'm sorry. And what you need to work on is, put your ideas into motion, trusting your intuition, being more spiritual if you can. I feel like there could be some kind of proposal for you. I also feel like you need to have compassion and forgiveness in your heart. Wow. And then you have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is for the outcome is talking about, things are going to start moving very fast. I feel like there's news and messages coming through. I feel like there's going to be a lot of sudden changes, and I also feel like you're going to be making decisions quickly. I also feel like there's traveling here, like traveling by airplane. So, wow. Whew, okay, let's see what's going on. Aquarius. Aquarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Clarify the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for Aquarius? Card. Nice. Nice, nice. All right, so you do have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is talking about having answers, being looking for answers, also having, questioning your faith and your spirituality. I also feel like you're looking at traditional values and being more religion, or even being more closer to God. I feel like you're very divinely guided here. I also feel like there is celebration here. You do have a lot of support from your friends and your family, and there's community here, like getting together with people, which is very nice. I feel like you really need to stand up for what you believe in, and what you stand up for yourself, for what you believe in. Like what you think is right, okay? Don't go and just try to make other people happy. You need to make yourself happy, okay? So really think about that. Don't do things because, you feel like the other person needs to be happy. You need to be happy also, and you need to start doing things for yourself, and you need to stand up for yourself. You need to speak your truth and see the truth in everything, okay? Really speak your truth and be direct and communicate, because the Queen of Swords, she doesn't back down. She's strong. She's ready for anything. She holds up her guard. She's like, you know what? I ain't gonna take this. I can walk off, that kind of thing. She doesn't take no BS from anybody. So just remember that. You have the Page of Pentacles here, Aquarius. And why is the Page of Pentacles here for? Oh, he came into your own reading. One more card for the situation. So there is some kind of decision that you are definitely trying to make here. I feel like there could be some kind of offer coming in. I feel like you need to trust your higher self more. You need to take care of your finances and watch your finances on how you spend your money. I also feel like you could be learning something new. You are definitely manifesting right now quickly. So whatever you're thinking, think positive. Think, it's going to come to you, because you can manifest quickly, things quickly. So it's very nice. I also feel with the Star card here, I feel like you are definitely going through a healing. I feel like this is definitely your card. You're definitely going through a healing, but have faith in everything, okay? Don't lose hope. Don't lose your faith that everything's going to work out for you. You're going in a new direction now. There's a new beginning. Could be an offer here, like I said. You do definitely have a connection with somebody that you trust and you love, but I also feel like you need to trust your higher self. And there is a decision that you're going to contemplate very soon. Seven of Swords, sorry. With the Seven of Swords, it seems like there was some kind of betrayal, maybe some kind of cheating, so maybe some kind of trickery, like trying to trick somebody. I just feel like there was just some kind of deceit here. So it's in the past, so we're going to leave it in the past. We don't want to dredge that up, because a lot of that has been happening. A lot of truths have been coming out. All right, so let's see what the Fool card says and what's happening. I mean, I'm sorry, what's hidden. My goodness, what's wrong with me? Why is the Fool card here for Aquarius? One more card. Nice. All right. So definitely a new beginning is here. You also have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is talking about, you're ready to move forward. You don't want to stay behind anymore. You're progressing forward. And you know what you want, You may not be saying it all to anyone or everyone, but you already know what you want to accomplish. You already know that you're going to move forward, and that's good. You also have the Ten of Pentacles here, and the Ten of Pentacles is talking about trying to establish yourself, creating a strong foundation, seeking the rewards, having an abundance that you need to do that. You're willing to put in the hard work. You're willing to put the hard work to establish what you want to create that strong foundation. Wow, that's nice. I like that. There is that new beginning here. Take a leap of faith, enjoy your life, trust life, you guys, and live in the moment, okay? And there's also opportunities here for you. But you need to have patience. You have the Hangman here in the hopes and fears. And why is the Hangman here? For Aquarius. One more card. Nice, 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 nice. So you do have the Judgment card here and the Nine of Pentacles along with it. And then you started off with the Hangman. The Hangman is talking about, leaving the past behind, moving forward, having patience, having that deep insight about, like, what you want, what you want to create, what you want to leave behind. You don't want the same things over again, and you're really viewing things in a different way. You're looking at everything in a different way because you're awakening. It's like you were in this deep sleep, and then all of a sudden you're seeing how really people are, how your family is, how your friends are, how people that you once cared about or let into your circle are, and you're really seeing things like that. You're changing things because you don't want the same thing over and over. And with the Judgment, they're saying you're awakening. You have awakened. You're making decisions and doing things differently now. You need patience though, and you need to be calm about things. You do have the Nine of Pentacles here. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're very independent. You work very hard. You've been trying to work on yourself, but you also need to trust yourself and everything that you've been doing, your decisions. You've come a long way, Aquarius. You may not think so, but you have. And then for the King of Pentacles here, for what you need to work on now, or what you need to do now. Why is the King of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow, that's nice. So I truly believe that there is some kind of wealth here that you're trying to establish yourself, definitely. Because the King of Pentacles, he's establishing himself. He's an entrepreneur. He creates a strong foundation, and that's what you want. That's what you're looking for, and that's what you're going to do. I feel like there's some kind of wealth here. I feel like you have that leadership, and you've always been that leader to do what you wanted to create. So I feel like it's very nice. There is prosperity here for you. There's a decision that you're contemplating about. You're also going in a new direction. So it's very nice. I like that. And then you have the Six of Wands here. And the Six of Wands is talking about being successful, being recognized for all the hard work that you've been doing, everything that you've been creating, everything that you've been doing, everything that you've been studying, everything that you've changed. You're going to be recognized for that. There is success here. You already know that what you have to do to become successful, to do what you need to do, to change everything, that's going on. Because you're that kind of person, Aquarius. You just are. You're very independent. You know what you need to do. My fellow Aquarians. And then you have the Ace of Cups for the what you need to work on. And why is the Ace of Cups here? Wow. All right. So, yeah, it's time to start on your goals. It's time to create something. I feel that you really need to have forgiveness in your heart, and compassion also. Maybe there's been people in your life that, you couldn't believe what they have done to you, or, they've come up to you and, you didn't think that they were that kind of people, but they are, and it's like it made you feel bad. It hardened your heart, They're telling you to have that compassion and forgiveness. You don't have to forgive them in their face or anything like that, but you need to have that compassion and forgiveness, because if you don't, it makes you hard. Like it hardens your heart, and then you don't want to love, you don't want to care, you don't want to do anything like that. So they're asking you to really have that compassion and forgiveness in your heart. Okay. Um, I feel like there could be somebody new coming in your life. I also feel like it could be some kind of romance there. I also feel like you're going to be very creative in ideas and having inspiration and stuff like that. But I feel like you're doing that. But I feel like definitely you need that compassion. Then I feel like also too that you're trying to establish yourself, creating what you want. You know, there is this prosperity, but you want that strong foundation. You want to establish yourself in some kind of way, and you will. You know, but it just takes time. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is saying, you know, everyone sees your hard work. The spirit guides, the universe, God, Jesus, everyone sees the hard work that you've been putting in. You know, you are going to reap the rewards, but it's on their timing. It's on their time to give you the rewards. So, like, just keep going and don't give up on anything, okay? Because you will reap the rewards. It's just that you need that patience. You need to have patience to that it's going to come in, to have that faith, you know, to be calm about things. And then you have the Eight of Wands here. And why is the Eight of Wands here for Aquarius? For the outcome. Wow. So definitely there's going to be a lot of change coming in, because not only did you get the Eight of Wands here, the Eight of Wands is saying that you are definitely moving forward. There's a lot of sudden changes. You know, things are going to start speeding up. There's messages, there's news, there's things that are going to change a lot for you. Okay, so just be ready. There's traveling here for you. I feel like there is celebration here. I feel like you're going to have a lot of friends and family that support you. I feel like also too, I feel like there's a togetherness. Like you're going to be in a group, or you're going to come in contact with some people that are going to be around you all the time. That this is a new community, new people, you know, to inspire you, to celebrate with. So it's nice. I like that. And then you have the Tower card here. The Tower card is saying, be ready for all this change to come in, because it is coming. Things are going to change, you know, and it's not that, things, you're doing everything bad, so things are going to change bad. It's not that. It's that you literally are changing it. Before you know it, things are going to change, because you're not the same person that you used to be anymore. You know, you change things within you, around you, and the outside of you. You know, you're just changing yourself, because things have to change. We have to go a different way, because this is the way life is. You know, you're seeing the truth in a lot of things, and it's waking you up. So be ready, because the Tower is here and it is going to change. But I feel like it's going in a good direction. I don't feel like it's bad at all. So, but you're just going to have to go through all these changes. Invite the changes. Be open to them, because this is what we need to go through in order to make things better for all of us. All right, Aquarius. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.